What is good, YouTube? Welcome to the Tavern Brawl. Just trying to find any place I can hide from people that are casting. Try to hide behind the pillar. Line of sight everybody I possibly can until I'm ready to go in. Just watch it for a sec. Alright, when all else fails, leap in with meta and pop your CDs. We're not really getting anywhere though. They got like 4 healers just stacked healing. It's alright. Welcome to Packed House. Packed House is a 15v15 arena. You do get one of the random arenas already in the game, so you might want to think about your strategy based off that, but basically just look for the spots you would hide. Just looking around, seeing a few guys that are pretty low health. Trying to spread the pressure onto a few of these priests. Jesus, priests, man. Our whole team is still alive somehow. I feel like they've lost a couple people. We're just keeping the pressure up. Keeping the pressure up. We've lost the guy. Healer down. Healer down. Oh, a Shadow Priest stunned me. I feel like it's labeling a Shadow Priest as a healer. Not something we'll worry about right now. Just trying to keep ourselves up and keep everybody else down. Oh, and they got me. Well, at least we got one guy before I went down, and it does look like my team's about to clean up the rest. Now, as you can tell, this video is over 10 minutes. I got something neat for you today. At the time I recorded this, I had 6 110s. So I decided I would try to get a win on every class and record that to see if it was anything decent. This was my Demon Hunter, and it wasn't particularly wonderful. Somehow we got through those like 4 or 5 healers. Got the team down. So I hope you enjoy at least one of these classes. Some of them are particularly bad. Some of them are pretty decent. The next one, I'm not sure. I'll leave that one up to you. On to the next one. As you can tell, I was not prepared. Kind of queued in last second. Definitely got my Transcendence transfer in the back. I'm a little bit scared to rush in there. I got like 800 item level. We don't want to be a hero. I pop karma because I'm scared. That's alright though. It's alright. This guy just stuns me. He's like, what are you doing, bro? You aren't even taking damage. People are on the healers or something. I'm just trying to peg off the guys in the corner. Somehow I got them. Trying to go for the guys on the opposing side of the pillar. I like to try and... You want to work your Transcendence transfer in as much as possible. It heals you for an absurd amount of your health over 6 seconds. Like 20% or something like that. 25 if you get the 4th point into the weapon perk, but the more you Transcendence, the more you heal, so get it done. And right here, I see an opportunity to go ahead and get some reses in, so I'm gonna be that guy. I'm on a class that can res, so let's do it. As you can tell, I completely wasn't prepared to res people, so I didn't have it on my bar. Resin in the back for the win. That's a neat one. It's exactly like 3's arena in a sense that if you can get a break from combat, you can res. So if they're going to like sit behind a pillar and eat or something, and you're on the ball and you run to like another pillar and start casting your res on a teammate that's in range, sometimes you can get it cast off and turn the game around. You know, this game is really susceptible to that. With 15 people, if one or two of them is just behind a pillar resing, you're in for some trouble. Alright guys, let's hit the next one. I seen that Arms Warrior changes coming, so you better believe I've pre-leveled some of my arms spec to prepare. Just not trying to rush in too quick. I see one guy trying to rush in. He's pushing hard on our side of the bridge, so I've decided to charge him and then realize he's a paladin using his charger move. That at this point I see everybody grouped up on the bridge, so I decide to jump into the middle of them, use my artifact ability, and start bladestorming the shit out of everybody. I should also side note that I use Battle Cry with my artifact move. So I was dropping mad bleeds, mad damage, and just rattled probably all of them. Needless to say, if you're an Arms Warrior and you think you can jump into a giant group of people, pop your artifact ability to put Colossal Smash on them all, and then start bladestorming them after you use your, obviously, Battle Cry for the extra bleed damage too. Massive crits, massive bleeds, massive AoE, Colossal Smash is already on everything. It's a good time. This almost never happens in actual PvP though. I started working on my Arcane Mage again. I watched a recent video from Cartoons, kind of discussing how you can use displacement, and it really gives you like another level of gameplay on Mage, and I gotta say, I really feel it. I kind of feel like Arcane has way more mobility, and I always knew that, but it's true though. The juke potential alone, if you know what your opponent's going to do and kind of like how to place yourself, even just simple juke tactics, like if you're wanting to grab the flag in a flag room, you can blink into the wall outside of the flag room, run into the flag room, grab the flag, and then displace back to where you blinked. It's absolutely just... it's got some really serious juke potential, and if you've watched any of my videos, you know I like moves with juke potential, and I'll pick them even if they're probably the worst pick. I'm just trying to lay in some 4 charge burst damage here, keeping my 4 charge stacks up as much as possible. We run an Arcane Orb for this one because I figured there'd be a lot of people stacked. But to be perfectly straight for you, I run Arcane Orb pretty much 90% of the time. But I also don't do Mage Arenas. I just do BGs, like a hero. I just do hero BGs. And I put the hero in there myself. And I didn't get any damage. I got some damage actually. I did alright. I should say this is half leveled, but I actually don't know that, so I'm not 100% sure. It was alright, we got our win, that's what counts. It wasn't the best, I haven't played Mage in a while, but I have since then been playing Arcane a little bit more. You can judge me. The next one it'll be worse though, just wait for this. Alright, we're showing up late, that's alright though. Come in and somehow I missed both those kills. We're not worried about it though. We're not worried. We're just pushing in. So far I haven't even really dropped a Templar's Verdict on one person, so I got like absolutely no damage. There was my first one. We're getting there. Alright, we got like 2 hits in. It's okay. Somehow this team just mangled everybody right before I got to them. You're gonna love the damage I did on this one. I'm pretty sure the healers did more damage than me. Oh my god. That's alright though, that's alright. Alright, the last one I got here is the Unholy DK. After just getting my shit stomped the last 2 and getting no damage, I wanted to get a good game in, so I'm being a little bit cautious. This is my last class. I know this is it, this is game day. I need some kills. Who wants to overextend? So I decided, fuck it, I'm going for the DK. I don't want him to grip a guy, but he grips a guy. So I just grip him anyway. I tried to free grip him, bro, but he was on the ball. He already had you. Sorry, man. Sorry. You can't save them all. But he starts killing into his team, and I decided that I'm gonna play it safe because I want some kills this one. We gotta make it big. But I gotta be in it to put some damage in. It's 13 versus 15. We gotta get the win. They need me to make good plays. I see this healer and I got grip, you better believe. Now I got a paladin with me. He sees what's going down. We're gonna cut this guy down. Pull out my asphyxiate, cause fucking yes. Cause unholy OP and it has asphyxiate. This healer doesn't make it back to his team though. His team doesn't even know it's going. Do we have a priest? Where did that priest go? They just look, a guy's dead. How did that guy die? That's funny. We got a few people down, that's alright though, that's alright. They're starting to overextend and they don't have the heals. Dampening's starting to take effect. Starting to stack up. We're getting there, they're starting to stack up, and that's good for me, because when pretty much all my talents just, alright, the way Unholy works is one of your moves pretty much puts these festering things on them, and then another move pops these festering things, and they do lots of damage, and you can pick a talent that makes them do AoE damage, basically when they're popped. So when people are stacked, I'm always trying to pop them, pop, 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 pop. Get all that AoE damage in. It's probably not a lot of damage, to be perfectly honest with you. Probably not a lot of damage. Mostly your like bleeds put in a lot of work. And if you notice, if I stick close to somebody, they just start draining health. It's absolutely OP. If you duel anybody 1v1, like, I don't know if I'd want to be an arms warrior versus a DK. Just sticking in range just chops you down. But only if they pick that PvP talent. And it is the first PvP talent, and I don't have any of the other ones unlocked. So I don't know if it's the best one or not. But we put in some work. Got a couple kills, sniped those healers when nobody was looking. We brought them into a few people, gang beat them while nobody was looking. Slowly they lost the heals they needed to keep up. But anyway, that's all I got for this one. I hope you guys had some fun here. You could see how noob I am on some of my classes at the moment. I've been working on my monk and my mage a bit, but I can't really say much for the other ones. Have a good one, guys, and good luck in the BGs. Don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more wacky content, and drop a like if I'm on the right track and you're having a good time. Anyways, have a good one, guys, and Godspeed.